For all the people out there struggling over love, imagine being trapped behind another personality, trying to convey the feeling of your body being kidnapped by another version of me. This is Mark's story. Let me tell you about my love and the ghost that stole my face. I watch from behind the door while the shadow grabs you by your hair and drags you across the floor. As the daylight dies, the terror in your eyes mirrors all the jagged glass of my fractured mind's goodbyes. I'm never gonna let him win. Broken minds have lost their rhythm. Though it's easy to give in, I know you see the ghoul. I should have fought the voices deep within and saved the sacred love you'd given. So I'm tearing off this skin to find my way to you. The mind can never mend the careless whispers of a violent phantom friend to a heart confined. Madness isn't kind. There's no comfort in my truth when I am trapped behind. Look, I'm in the backseat of my own skull, banging on the glass, watching him break your heart, watching the hours pass. It's a schizophrenic prison, I'm suffocating in the dark. He's wearing my clothes, using my voice, but mate, he is a mark. I see you crying on the sofa, begging me to stay awake. I'm screaming, I love you, but my vocal cords refuse to shake. He whispers poison in your ear, he calculates the cost, a hostage in my own anatomy, mourning what we lost. You think I stopped caring, you think my love expired. I'm fighting a war inside my head, bloody, bruised and tired. Tonight the voices try to shout, but I swear to God I'm breaking out. I grabbed him by his phantom throat, I burned his kingdom and the mold. Cause we can still be good together, we can survive this stormy weather. Just look into my eyes and see it's me. Never coming back again. This broken mind obeys my rhythm. It was easy to pretend and play him for a fool. He couldn't fight the dark, I pulled him in. I'll take the sacred love you've given. Now I'm zipped inside his skin, and I will be so cruel. I locked him away, love, deep down in the dirt where he belongs. He screamed, you know, right at the end, but he's gone. You don't have to wait for him anymore. It isn't Mark is dead. I'm right here, and I'm never letting you go.
For all the women out there holding on to a ghost, I gave him everything. I let him take complete fucking control. thought I was giving myself to the man I loved, but I was naked with a stranger. This is Katie's story. Let me tell you about my love and the monster that stole him from me. I felt so secure when you pulled me close and pushed me to the bedroom floor. But as the candle dies, the coldness in your eyes flickers like a broken screen, feeding me these twisted lies. I'm never gonna sleep again. The stranger's heart beats to a vicious rhythm. Though I let him pull me in, I'm playing out the fool. I should've seen the devil underneath the skin when I surrendered to the passion given. Now I'm fucking a ghost instead, the man who plays the cruel. Love can never mend the careless whispers of a violent phantom friend. To a blinded mind, the dominance felt kind. There's no comfort in the truth when you are trapped behind. Look, late night, skin on skin, but the energy shifted. You grabbed my waist, but the soul in your fingers had lifted. Sensual whispers in the dark, but the grip on my neck was cold. I thought you were just taking charge, being a man, being bold. But it was him taking what's his, claiming the fucking night. A parasite feeding on us while you gave up the fight. I thought we were exploring the dark, letting the passion ignite. But I was giving my body to the sickness inside your head while you were locked inside a cage, watching from the fucking bed. I'm so angry, Mark, I'm so pissed that you didn't fight him. I let this monster tear me open, thinking it was right. Every bruise he left on my skin, every dominant demand was a stranger violating me, using my lover's hand. I was submitting to a ghost, giving him my fucking soul while he had your mind hijacked, taking full control. But then last night, the nightmare broke apart. You woke up, tears streaming, clutching at your fucking heart. For one fleeting second, you weren't him. You were my sweet, gentle Mark, the real you. Looked at me, terrified of the dark. You touched my cheek, so soft, so broken and weak. You were crying, you could barely even speak. You kissed my forehead, tears falling from your eyes. You whispered, Katie, please run, he's too strong. And then I watched you die. The warmth left your hands, your spine went rigidly straight. The light vanished from your pupils and I realized my fate. A sick, wicked smile stretched across your face. The ghost was back and Mark was erased. Now he's never coming back again. The ghost has locked him in a silent prison, and I'm forced to just pretend, subjected to his rule. I watched my fucking lover die beneath this grave. He stole the vulnerable love that I was given. Now I'm trapped inside this room with him, and Mark is just a ghost. He grabbed the back of my neck. He pulled my trembling body against his chest. He stroked my hair and he whispered, "Good girl." Mark says goodbye.
For all the weak little men out there, thinking they own their own minds. She gave me everything. She let me take complete fucking control. She thought she was submitting to the man she loved, but she was naked with a god. My name is Lucifuge Rofakel, Lucifer's general. Let me tell you about Mark's girl, and how easy it was to steal him from her. You felt so secure when I grabbed your waist and pushed you to the bedroom floor. But as the candle dies, you saw the hellfire in my eyes, flickering like a broken screen, feeding you my twisted lies. He's never gonna wake again. This demon's heart beats to a vicious rhythm. I love the way you let me in, playing you for a fucking fool. Yeah, I'm the devil underneath the skin. When you surrendered to the passion given, you were fucking Lucifuge in his bed, and I played so fucking cruel. Love can never mend the careless whispers of your violent phantom friend. I poisoned your blinded mind, and you thought my dominance was kind. There's no comfort in the truth when your boy is trapped behind. Listen, late night, skin on skin, yeah, the energy shifted. I grabbed your waist and his pathetic little soul was lifted. I whispered pure filth in the dark, my grip on your neck was cold. You thought your sweet boy was stepping up, being a man, getting bold. Nah, it was me, taking what's mine, claiming the fucking night. A parasite feeding on your lust while he gave up the fight. You thought we were exploring the dark, letting the passion ignite, but you were giving your body to the darkness inside my head, while I chained him inside a cage, making him watch from the fucking bed. You're angry, Katie, you're pissed he didn't fight me. You let a monster break you open, thinking it was right. Every bruise I left on your skin, every dominant demand was a demon violating you, using your lover's hand. You submitted to hell, giving me your fucking soul, while I hijacked his bleeding mind, taking full control. But then last night, I let the nightmare break apart. He woke up, tears streaming, clutching at his fucking heart. For one fleeting second, it wasn't me, it was your sweet, gentle Mark. The real him looked at you, terrified of the dark. He touched your cheek, so soft, so broken and weak, crying like a bitch, he could barely even speak. He kissed your forehead, tears falling from his eyes. He whispered, Katie, please run. He's too strong. And then I watched him die. I ripped the warmth from his hand, snapped his spine rigidly straight. I swallowed the light in his pupils, and I sealed your fucking fate. I stretched a sick, wicked smile across this handsome face. The devil is back, and Mark is erased. Now he's never coming back again. I locked his soul in a silent prison. No need for you to pretend you are subjected to my rule. You watched your fucking lover die beneath my grin. I stole the vulnerable love that you were given. Now you're trapped inside this room with me. And Mark is just a ghost. I grabbed the back of your neck, I pulled your trembling body against my chest. I stroked your hair, and I whispered, good girl. Mark says goodbye.
You really thought I was just collateral damage, didn't you? Just a fragile little human for you to break while you played with Mark's soul. Did you really think a general of hell could just waltz into my bedroom and claim what belongs to the crown? You thought you broke me, Lucifuge. You thought I submitted to a god. But you were just a fucking moth flying into an eternal inferno. My name isn't Katie. Let me tell you about the trap I set for Lucifer's favorite lapdog, and how I ripped the immortality right out of his spine. You felt so secure when you took Mark's hands and pushed me to the bedroom floor. But as the candle died, you looked into my crying eyes, and you missed the endless void. You swallowed my twisted lies. You're never gonna breathe again. Your arrogant heart beats to a dying rhythm. I played the victim, let you pull me in, playing you for a fucking fool. I'm the ancient evil underneath the skin. When I surrender to the passion given, you weren't dominating me in that bed. You walked into my abattoir, and I play so cruel. You didn't target Mark by chance, my friend. You smelled the brimstone on my skin, drawn to the violent end. You thought you were the predator in the dark, but I'm the sovereign monster that bites behind. You thought you held the keys to Mark's cage. I built the fucking prison. Listen to me, Lucifuge. Step into my ends and you pay the toll. You thought you hijacked his mind, but I was swallowing your soul. Every tear I cried was just a front for the chaos it brings. I felt the hellfire crackle snapping off your fucking wings. I ain't your victim, bruv, I'm the queen of this domain. I'm the Antichrist wrapped up in a South London frame. You thought you came in to claim me, to make me submit. I am the architect of agony. I am the bottomless pit. I'm stripping your rank, I'm making you bleed, I'm taking your side. You wanted to dominate, Katie, welcome to the endless night. Look at you choking on the shadows you thought you controlled. I'm peeling the flesh from your spirit, I am taking your soul. Look at you now, General, screaming inside Mark's head, begging for a release. I dig my nails into your chest, I feel your immortal panic. The pain I'm giving you, it's intoxicating, it's manic. I drag you out of his body, you're just a pathetic shadow bleeding on my rug. I place my heel against your throat, I crush your essence like a fucking bug. Then the temperature drops to absolute zero. The shadows stretch and bow to the floor, the walls melting to ash, and a figure steps through the fire. The original rebel, the morning star. Suddenly, the hunger in my blood makes perfect sense. The absolute rage, the thirst for obliteration. It's not just demonic possession. It's DNA, my lineage, my birthright. He's never coming back again. I send the general to a violent prison. No need for me to pretend. I am the one who rules. I watch the fucking devil smile at the pain I was given. He looked at the ashes of his bravest man, and he bowed to me, because I am his blood. Lucifer stepped over the ashes of his general. He looked at my hands dripping with infernal power. He gently touched my face. He looked into my burning red eyes, and he whispered, "Welcome home, my daughter."